On this subpage, you'll be able to find examples of graphic organizers that I've used in the past in my classrooms. I created all of these. They are organized by themes. The themes can be identified by the blue text and font above each set of 2 examples. If you want to look at each example in greater detail, you can just click on the pop-up icon and it'll take you to the document for further investigation. Briefly, the first 2 are organized as note-taking graphic organizers. They are 2 tools used to assist learners with gathering content and understanding and processing that information. The second one is pre-activity resources, and these documents are used to help gather and process information before a more intense, higher level activity. This first one here is students listening to a podcast and recording information from it with guided questions to then use that information to participate in a Socratic seminar. The second one over here is from the digital activities activity on the Jefferson podcast. And again, students are identifying key information and topics of discussion for Thomas Jefferson and his presidency before they participate in the podcast that they will create. The third set of graphic organizers are ones that students can work collaboratively on because they are Google Documents or Google Presentation or Slides. And they are going to be thinking critically about a topic. They're going to gather information and perform some kind of skill with it. And this one here, students will collaborate on a Google Doc and fill in information and patterns and trends about the New Deal and the Great Society and War and Poverty. They'll then find similarities and record them here, and differences between those 2 reform movements and record them here. At the end, they'll then compare it to a previous reform movement and find similarities and differences between them. Again, it's a collaborative activity emphasizing skills. This one here is similar. Students will work collaboratively to fill in this report card. They'll identify facts from their reading, and then they'll assess Ronald Reagan's performance in their opinion using historical evidence, giving him a letter grade. That assessment is the critical thinking skill they're performing. And then the last one, these are open-ended graphic organizers. So they're not as concrete as the previous ones that have been constructed, but students will be answering questions that are numbered here in 2 as an A, B, C, D, E, and so on. And on this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, those are questions about major ideas from a chapter reading. Students will write down the topic of the chapter, which is listed as the header, in the center of an 18 by 24 inch sheet of paper, and then they'll answer these questions around that centerpiece, making a mind map. This is a student created. They can either be more detailed, less detailed, and whatever they produce, they are given guided questions and can use their answers on future activities in class. So these are 4 different methods of graphic organizers that I use and create in my coursework.